of the Utilities Commission. With me this morning are the following commissioners: Tanola D. Brown Bland, Daniel G. Clodfelter, Floyd B. McKissick Jr., and Karen M. Kimmerite. In compliance with the State Government Ethics Act, I remind members of the commission of their duty to avoid conflicts of interest and inquire as to whether any member of the commission has a known conflict of interest with respect to any matters coming before the commission this morning. Let the record reflect that no conflicts have been identified. We will proceed with Public Staff Item 1.
Good morning. My name is Sashi Bhatta of the Public Staff, Water, Sewer, and Telephone Division. I'll be presenting item number 1 and 3. Item number 1, on October 9th, 2023, Overhills Water Company filed a verified petition requesting authority to amend its tariff for the purpose of passing along to its metered customers in Overhills Park subdivision and a bulk customer, Carolina Sands Mobile Home Park in Cumberland County, North Carolina, the increase in cost of purchasing water service from the town of Spring Lake. The public staff has reviewed the records and recommends that the proposed order be issued approving the tariff revision.
Motions?
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All in favor, say aye. That motion carries. Thank you.
You're welcome. Item number 3. On October 18, 2023, Carolina Water Service of North Carolina filed a verified request seeking an approval of a tariff revision that would allow the company to provide water utility service to individual customers located outside of the company's certificated service area. Please note that a similar tariff revision has been approved for Aqua, North Carolina. Corrected proposed order has been provided to the commission. The public staff has reviewed the company's verified request and recommends that the proposed request be approved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by public staff. Are there any questions or discussion? Those in favor indicate with an eye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Evan Hauser, engineer with the Public Staff, Water, Sewer, and Telephone Division, and I'll be presenting item number 2. So item 2, filed by Total Environmental Solutions, Inc., is a verified petition pursuant to NCGS 62-133.11, requesting authority to amend Total Environmental Solutions tariff to pass along the increased cost of purchased water from Franklin County Public Utilities. The public staff has reviewed the petition and recommends that the commission issue the proposed order approving the tariff revision.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Are there any questions or discussion? Those in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. So we have our minutes of October 30th, 2023. Okay, all those in favor indicate with an eye. That motion is approved. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Commissioner Brown Bland and to thank Commissioner Clodfelter for their dedicated service to North Carolina. Today is Commissioner Clodfelter's last staff conference, and it potentially could be Commissioner Brown Bland's last staff conference. It depends on whether we have staff conference the week of Thanksgiving. So I wanted to just say a couple of words. Commissioner Brown Bland, you've been at the commission for a very long time, and you've done an excellent job with your long tenure. So Commissioner Brown Bland probably is third in line. There may be 2 other people on the commission side that have served longer at the commission than Commissioner Brown Bland. I met Commissioner Brown Bland when she was the incoming CROOC president, and you did an excellent job leading that organization, and you've done an excellent job with all of your leadership roles at NARUC, and there have been many. You also take interest in people and you always ask about people's family, and it's important to you. And we thank you for that. So we all at the commission thank you for your service to North Carolina, and we are looking forward to your next adventure. And before we move on, would any other commissioner like to say a word?
Sure. I'd like to really say it's been a privilege and an honor to serve with Commissioner Clodfelter and Commissioner Brown Bland. Of course, with Commissioner Clodfelter, we had a great relationship over the state Senate before I arrived here. In fact, we were seat mates in the Senate for a while, sitting right next to each other, but we worked on a lot of good bills and legislation together. And he's certainly been a tower of knowledge and insight, serving here on this commission, and somebody I could go to, somebody I could ask questions of, somebody who could provide historical insights into terms of what has occurred. So I appreciate that friendship and camaraderie that he has provided during the time here at the commission, but going all the way back to 2007. I mean, we've known each other that long for a period of time. And of course, for Commissioner Brown Bland, I had met her on occasions, but certainly did not know anything about her until we began serving here together. She has been a great friend and somebody who I could always go to, somebody who, if I said I need a resource identified where I can get up to speed on this issue or that, she could always identify a resource. She could always tell me the way the commission has historically functioned. She could always share with me what I could do better to be a better commissioner. And I would seek that kind of input because it was important to me to serve as effectively as I could. But when I think back about so many occasions that I could call her whenever I needed to, could depend upon her guidance. I want to thank you for that, Tanola, and likewise for spending lots of time with your husband, Andre, who's somebody I deeply admire and respect. We've had many, many good laughs together, separate and apart from service and working together on regulatory issues and issues related to this commission. So I thank you both for your dedication. I thank you both for your service. I look forward to seeing what each of you are likely to do moving forward. I suspect Dan will probably take a more relaxed opportunity to enjoy life in his time, even though I know he's involved on different boards already. And for to you, Tanola, I say, I wish you the very best. And I hope to see you returning before this commission in some other capacity. And there are many people who could benefit from your knowledge, your expertise, and your relationships that you've developed over the years with the public staff, the commission staff, and with your colleagues serving on this body. So to both of you, I wish you the very best. And it's been my privilege and honor to have had and benefited from serving with you on this commission.
And I was going to do them one at a time, but let me get, I'm going with the flow. So I will say a few words about Commissioner Clodfelter as well. You're my fellow left-hander at the commission, and I think that's probably one of the reasons for your curiosity and your inquisitive nature, and I truly appreciate that about you. I'm always in awe with how quickly you're able to digest all of the information that the commission receives on a daily basis. You too benefited all North Carolinians through your leadership role with the ISOP process through NARUC and brought that back. I always respected our collegiality together. Even we agreed on a lot, but when we disagreed, we did it in a very collegial fashion, and I truly appreciate that. I have the utmost respect for you, and I just wish you the best, and the commission wishes you the best with, as Commissioner McKissick said, maybe a more laid back endeavor. However, I know you'll stay active. So we thank you for your service to North Carolina. And now I'll turn it over to Commissioner Kimmerite to see if she has a few words for both.
Just a few words. I am not going to say anything about Commissioner Brown Bland because frankly, this makes me sorry to see both Commissioner Brown Bland and Commissioner Clodfelter leave the commission. It makes me a little sad. So I'm going to reserve any comments for Commissioner Brown Bland because I'm hoping you're going to be back for the next staff conference. So this will not be the last staff conference. But Commissioner Clodfelter, I think that everyone knows that Commissioner Clodfelter is absolutely brilliant. And he is hardworking and has always had great ideas. I'm the newest commissioner and have been on the commission for, I guess, about a year and a half. And I've learned so much from all of the commissioners. And Commissioner Clodfelter was always prepared and always had great ideas and thoughts that, that really shaped how I was looking at the issues. And he hardworking, and I think most importantly, he is a fellow Davidson grad that I enjoyed having on the commission. So I am, like I said, I'm really sorry that they're both leaving the commission, and a little personally, a little bit sad, but privileged to have been able to work with both of them. And Commissioner Brown Bland, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait till the next staff conference.
Well, would either of you like to say anything?
Well, I'm not going to say a lot here. I just want to say the privilege and the honor, of course, was mine. Anytime you get to serve the people of the state of North Carolina, what could be better? And I've enjoyed getting to know all of you. I've enjoyed the professionalism, the camaraderie in the community, all the support that was given during the time when I was working on CRUC. And you know, CRUC is back to North Carolina. It's our time again. So I'm sure you will all pitch in and provide Commissioner McKissick with lots of advice, and so that North Carolina will uphold the banner. And so I do want to respond to Commissioner McKissick's comment about the laughter he shares with my husband, Andre, because I'm certain that it was at my expense. But seriously, I value the friendships that I've gained around here during my years, and my years are not just the 14 that I've served as a commissioner, but nearly 5 that I served when I was on staff. And that's when I got to know this place and many of you. And then I came back and got to know you in a different capacity. And I found out that while the roles were different, the genuineness was the same, and everybody cares about the work that they do, and you're doing good work on behalf of the people of the state of North Carolina. So as I leave, I would just say, continue to do what you do. You each have a role. It's not as adversarial as some might think. You just have a role to play, and it will play out. You don't back down from your passions and your beliefs. You put it out there, and you let this body decide. Don't hold it back thinking this body ruled against me the last time, they're going to do it again. You never know. So I would just say to continue to keep up the good work that you've all done. And before I leave, I'm sure, or let's just say someone around here will always know how to get in touch with me. So if anybody needs to get in touch with me, don't hesitate. That's something that I've always shared with everybody. I'm not going to be offended. I don't care when you call or what time you call. And as many of you know, I text and write and send emails late at night, like 3 a.m. and crazy things like that. I think there's someone in the audience who set that standard for me, and unfortunately, I followed it. So, anyway, it's been fun. It's been good work. It's had its challenges, but they were good challenges, knowing that we were serving the people of North Carolina and their serious needs and issues. So to all of you, I say thank you.
I don't really have very much to say. I think a number of you know that I have already moved on from here, at least mentally and emotionally, some time ago. And I'm sad for that when I listen mainly to the kind things that have been said by my colleagues today, because I truly miss them and all of you. But I have moved on, and so it would be a little awkward to make a sort of a speech. We'll say one of the best things about leaving is I know probably 6 different routes to travel between Charlotte and Raleigh, and I've gotten bored with every single one of them. And now I won't have that challenge of boredom anymore. I could use the time for something more productive, and I hope I will. I really don't have anything else to say, and certainly join Commissioner Brown Bland and what she said about all of you. And I would say thank you very much for all your kindnesses to me, and for all the indulgences you've granted me, as well as your kindnesses. And I wish each and every one of you all the very best going forward. Thank you. It's been a great ride.
And something that I intended to say, one, thank you for your patience and over the years, and helping me to learn and pointing me in the right directions for resources. And I also want to thank each one of my commissioner colleagues, past and present. I learned something from everyone. And I think lots of times people question the appointments that have been made because somebody didn't have a particular expertise or a particular background. But I would just add this as an observation point. I think everybody has something they can offer, and it's up to us as a commission to find what that is and to use it, because it can be used and put to good use on behalf of the people. So again, I want to thank my colleagues for your patience with me, and for teaching me, and for listening to me when I try to teach you. It's again, it's been a fun ride, and I want to thank all of you.
Well, thank you. You both taught me a lot. So again, the commission thanks you both for your service. And with that, is there any additional business for the commission at this time? Seeing none.
If we could, why don't we stand and give them all a round of applause?
Yes, thank you.
And that will not go into rate base.
Thank you, Commissioner McKissick. We stand adjourned.